Medicine. Medicine. Medicine.
Medicine for a signature, this is a family consumed by greed. To understand this tragedy, we must see the cruelty festering in her own home. Xielan, the nanny turned tormentor, abuses the mother while Liuyun is kept in the dark. While her mother suffers in silence at home, Liuyun is miles away, stepping into the high-stakes world of finance where she holds absolute power. At a prestigious auction, a mysterious bidder shocks the entire room. A multi-billion-dollar acquisition is about to be decided by one woman.
Liuyun Group bids $10 billion.
Powerful chairwoman Liuyun hides her identity to protect her husband, but her kindness meets pure evil. Unaware of Liuyun's status, Zhongming plans his escape while having an affair with the nanny's daughter, Wanying.
The chairwoman of Liuyun Group is truly a masterpiece of grace and beauty. If anyone could be with her, it would be a dream come true. Sigh, too bad I have no luck. I married that plain-looking woman, Liuyun.
Zhongming believes he's moving up in the world, treating his marriage like a burden he's ready to discard for his new lover. Hoping to help her husband's struggling business, Liuyun decides to set up a massive partnership. She doesn't realize she's handing a weapon to a man who wants to destroy her. Cruelty escalates as Xielan forces a burning hot liquid down the helpless mother's throat.
You useless old hag, still trying to tattle to your daughter? For a loser like you? You should be grateful anyone looks after you, instead of being so picky. Drink it!
The mother tries to resist, but she is trapped in a house of horrors where the nanny uses her granddaughter's safety as a constant threat. Zhongming returns only to join the humiliation, showing disdain for his mother-in-law.
The two of you, one old loser and one useless woman, you both make me sick. If I didn't need a family man image for my career, I would have kicked you out long ago. Auntie Xie, thanks for taking care of this old lady. During this time, you've worked hard.
He openly rewards the nanny for her hard work by giving her his mother-in-law's precious jewelry, cementing their alliance against Liuyun. The tension reaches a breaking point when the mother catches Zhongming with the nanny's daughter. Exposed and furious, Zhongming turns into a predator.
Want to tattle? That's a bad habit to have.
He threatens the elderly woman with violence, determined to keep his affair a secret until he can drain the family of every last cent. The villains now target Liuyun's young daughter, Mengmeng.
Shut up, you useless girl! Wanying, take her to the room and teach this girl a lesson for me.
Xielan and her daughter drag the child away, showing that they have completely abandoned any shred of humanity. The ultimate betrayal is finally revealed. Zhongming and Xielan withhold life-saving medicine, using the mother's dying breath to steal her inheritance.
Medicine. Medicine. Medicine.
As she gasps for air, they force her to sign away her life's work. They believe they've won, but their greed has left a trail of evidence they can't hide. By the time Liuyun arrives at the hospital, her mother is in critical condition. The nanny and Zhongming try to lie their way out, but Liuyun notices something wrong.
Why do you have my mom's bracelet? And the injuries on her body, where did they come from?
The stolen bracelet and bruises tell the truth. The truth finally explodes when little Mengmeng reveals the abuse she suffered at school. The nanny tries to silence the child with threats, but Liuyun has reached her limit.
Shut your mouth! It's not your place to criticize my child. Mengmeng has always been honest. I'm going to the school now, to find out the truth.
Liuyun wakes up to the danger.
You really believe a kid's words? Miss Wanying already told me. The injuries on her body were from a fall.
The chairwoman of Liuyun Group is finally waking up to the snakes in her own home, but the betrayal runs deeper than she ever imagined. While Liuyun begins to suspect the truth, her husband Zhongming is already busy spinning a web of lies to protect his mistress and gaslight his own daughter. He chooses to believe a stranger over his own flesh and blood, dismissing the child's pain as mere overthinking. A glimmer of hope emerges as the doctor reports that Liuyun's mother might wake up.
Miss Shu, the night shift doctor said your mother showed signs of waking up. You might have a chance to wake her if you come.
Liuyun rushes to the ward, only to find the nanny Xielan sleeping soundly while the life-saving equipment is disconnected. The woman meant to care for the elderly is instead speeding up her end.
Oh please, it's easy for you to say. I've been looking after her all night. How could I not be sleepy? I'm not your servant animal. I'm allowed to sleep.
Through the chaos of the argument, the mother miraculously opens her eyes. With her last bit of strength, she tries to warn her daughter about the monsters hiding in plain sight.
Zhongming and her.
Trauma stops her from naming the mistress. Clarity vanishes, leaving the mother terrified and mistaking Liuyun for her tormentors.
Where is my daughter? Where is my daughter? Don't hit me.
While Liuyun weeps at her mother's bedside, Zhongming and Xie Wanying are celebrating their latest theft. He has emptied his daughter's tuition fund to buy designer bags for his mistress.
I've already started transferring our assets. Sooner or later, I'll leave that hag with nothing. Then the new lady of the Zhou family will be you.
Fearing exposure, Zhongming decides the mother is a liability that must be removed.
To get that inheritance, that old lady has to go. I need to find a way to deal with this trouble before things get worse.
Liuyun discovers the tuition is unpaid, realizing her husband is stealing from their child's future.
Teacher Lee, Are you sure? For Meng Meng's tuition, we saved a lot. How could it not even cover the dance class fees?
But the villains are caught in the act. A caregiver witnesses Zhou Ming and Wang Ying's abuse and records the entire scene, turning their own cruelty into a weapon for blackmail.
What if I can't learn? What, are you going to suffocate me too? What just happened? I recorded it all.
Suspicious, Liuyun confronts Zhou Ming about the missing education fund.
Over $100,000 and you didn't leave a cent? Why didn't you discuss such a big thing with me?
Arrogant Zhou Ming uses hospital bills as a shield, forcing the abusive nanny to stay.
Regarding this matter, I'm in charge. Auntie Xie stays and continues to handle the housework. As for the hospital, you found a new nurse anyway.
Liuyun calls the school on speakerphone, demanding the truth about her daughter's injuries.
I asked Miss Wang to check. Speakerphone.
Zhou Ming uses a falsified report to humiliate Liuyun, calling her petty for questioning the servant.
You're the mistress of this house. You should have some class, right? And bickering with a servant like this only makes you look extremely petty.
Wang Ying gloats, believing she is untouchable after deleting the surveillance.
Shu Liuyun. Let's see you try and stop me now.
Liuyun plays a larger game, feigning submission while launching an investment plan for Zhou Ming.
Proceed with the investment plan for Zhou Ming. The sooner the better.
Zhou Ming is ecstatic, believing his mistress's family has secured him $50 million. He's already planning to discard Liuyun the moment the contract is signed.
I'll make that hag, Shu Liuyun, lose everything in the divorce.
He doesn't know the money is a noose.
Nothing is ever completely safe. Taking the fall is my best option. Besides, I know that you and our child will always be there for me.
Zhou Ming starts his final play with a fake divorce, pretending to protect family assets. Liuyun signs with a smile, knowing this is his death warrant. Zhou Ming shows his monstrous face to his child to hide his lies.
You little brat, what are you babbling about? I just taught you a lesson last time. Do you need another one?
He's willing to crush his daughter's spirit just to keep his web of lies intact. The man is completely far gone. Wang Ying takes Meng Meng away with sadistic intent.
It's fine. I'll make sure she learns her lesson. Meng Meng, let Miss Xie check on those injuries from your fall.
Zhou Ming stands by and watches, indifferent to his daughter's terror. He's already replaced his family with his greed. The betrayal spreads through the house like a virus. Even the nanny Xilan thinks she's the new boss now that the divorce papers are signed. She tries to shove the real mistress of the house right out the door.
The lady of the house? Yeah, right. You'd better pack up your things and get the hell out.
Everyone is now against her. Wang Ying isolates Meng Meng at school, encouraging others to bully her.
Zhou Meng Meng, why are you stealing toys again? Didn't your mother ever teach you that you can't just take whatever you want? Then again, like mother, like daughter, a scoundrel's child is just a little scoundrel.
Wang Ying is bold, thinking she's already secured her place in Zhou Ming's bed and his bank account. She doesn't see the shadow looming behind her. Liuyun arrives just as Wang Ying tries to strike.
Meng Meng, are you okay? You said the teacher was hitting you at school, but I didn't believe it. If I hadn't come here today, were you really going to slap her?
The confrontation is electric. Liuyun finally sees the viper she's been paying to educate her daughter. Wang Ying flaunts her influence, daring Liuyun to get her fired.
My child doesn't need discipline from an outsider. With that attitude, you aren't fit to be her teacher.
Liuyun tries to call her husband, but the line stays silent. The betrayal is now official and absolute. Liuyun finds the locks changed, and Wang Ying's brother guarding the mansion.
Your sister? Do you even know who the mistress of this house is?
The audacity of these people is staggering. They've moved in before the ink on the divorce papers is even dry. Smug Wang Ying declares herself the new lady of the house.
You aren't so stupid that you don't realize you've been kicked out of this house, are you? Now, the mistress of this house is me.
She thinks she's won the lottery, but she has no idea she's just stepped into a trap set by the woman she's mocking. Zhou Ming finally stops the charade. He stands by his mistress, gloating about the massive investment he thinks he's secured from the Liuyun group.
Zhou Ming, don't you realize everything you have was given by me?
He discards her, unaware she signed his deal. Nanny Xielan reveals the betrayal started long ago.
Give me a break. You sure know how to flatter yourself. So you gave Aming a little money in the beginning? Everything you've used all these years has long since paid that back. Besides, did you think we were the only ones lying? Truth is, even your mother is lying to you.
A dark secret is about to emerge. Xielan brags about swindling and abusing Liuyun's mother.
The money she had. We've already swindled all of it out of her. Not only that, to keep me happy, every day she would willingly take my hits.
The realization hits Liuyun like a physical blow. The woman she trusted to care for her mother was actually her tormentor. The nanny describes the tools used to abuse the sick woman.
Get off me! That's right. I used this to scrub her mouth hard.
The cruelty is beyond comprehension. Every word from Xielan's mouth is a nail in her own coffin. Fueled by a rage that could burn the whole city down, Liuyun makes her final stand. She isn't just a discarded wife anymore, she's the executioner.
I'm telling you from this day on, Liuyun, will make you pay for everything.
The war has begun.
Mommy will take you to a mansion. It's bigger than this. A very, very big house. Meng, don't worry. For all the pain you suffered, I will make them pay it all back to you.
Liuyun finally hears the truth while holding her bruised daughter. Guilt turns into a weapon for vengeance.
She's gone.
Her mother is gone. Liuyun vows revenge. Zhou Ming was the architect of this isolation. He stood by as the nanny treated his mother-in-law like a nuisance, ensuring that any attempt at a private conversation was silenced immediately.
What is it, madam? It's time to get some sun. I'll take you there.
Her thanks were a bitter irony, but the hospital report reveals a horror far worse than neglect. Her mother didn't just fade away, she was systematically erased by someone who knew exactly what they were doing.
This is the autopsy report. It shows that your mother's health failed from slow poisoning, and we suspect foul play.
Slow poisoning, a calculated, agonizing murder disguised as a natural decline. The grief in Liuyun's eyes is replaced by a cold, predatory focus. The caregiver is gone, but the trail leads home. Liuyun is now ready to strike.
Whatever her status, tear this city apart until she's found. Also, the celebration with Joe Corporation tomorrow. I'll be there myself.
She's going to the party, but she's not there to celebrate. She's there to preside over a funeral. Zhou Ming celebrates his stolen success at a lavish party, gifting shares to his mistress.
Who else could it be but me, the frumpy ex-wife? She couldn't even keep her husband, let alone pull an investment. Give it a rest.
The crowd cheers for a man who has traded his soul for a deal that's already been cancelled in the shadows. He thinks he's a king, but his throne is made of paper. Liuyun arrives at the party, turning the air to ice. The celebration is over.
So lively here. Seems like I've arrived just in time.
Wan Ying mocks Liuyun, unaware she's barking at the person who holds her leash.
I think you're just bitter, trying to steal brother Zhou Ming back. So you're desperately seeking attention. Too bad for you. Zhou Ming is mine now.
Liuyun doesn't flinch. She's not here to win back a cheating husband. She's here to expose the rot beneath the glitter. The confrontation escalates as Zhou Ming's business allies try to bully Liuyun into silence. But then, the real power in the room speaks up. President Dai Junhao delivers a message that can't be misunderstood, and it comes with a physical sting.
President Dai, you're here.
One slap shatters his hierarchy. The truth hits like a landslide. Liuyun isn't just a discarded wife or a lowly assistant. She is the bridge to the very empire Zhou Ming was trying to infiltrate, and she's been watching him fail from the start.
She's just a lowly assistant. She can't be the CEO.
The look on Zhou Ming's face is priceless. The realization that he threw away a diamond for a piece of glass. He's been begging for money from the woman he kicked out of his house. Liuyun reveals the embezzlement, stripping Zhou Ming of everything as he grovels for mercy.
Honey, don't. For the sake of our marriage, please give me another chance.
Zhou Ming is dragged away, but the hunt for the poisoner is far from over.
It's her. This vixen seduced me. She bewitched me.
Liuyun watches as Zhou Ming turns into a cornered animal, throwing his mistress under the bus to save himself, and blaming her for his own betrayal. The lovers tear each other apart as Liuyun realizes Zhou Ming is a pathetic coward.
Honey, I've broken up with that woman. Give me another chance, okay?
With the mistress discarded like yesterday's trash, Zhou Ming attempts his most audacious move yet, playing the role of the repentant husband. He tries to weaponize their daughter's needs, hoping that the mention of family will blind Liuyun to the blood on his hands from her mother's suffering. He begs for a second chance, masking his greed with a mask of fatherly concern. Liuyun doesn't buy the act for a second. She grants him a cooling-off period. Not out of forgiveness, but to lure him into a false sense of security where he will inevitably reveal his true, greedy intentions. Liuyun returns as a conqueror to purge the house of the nanny's presence, treating the invaders' belongings like toxic waste.
Go inside and find everything belonging to those two, and throw it all out.
Zhou Ming casts out the nanny to stay in Liuyun's good graces, choosing his bank account over his accomplices.
I don't want to hear you barking. Men, throw her out.
Liuyun introduces the nanny to the same level of fear she once inflicted on her mother.
Guards, release the dogs!
The screams echoing through the courtyard are the first notes of Liuyun's symphony of revenge. This is just a small lesson, a prelude to the total destruction she has planned for the man who enabled it all. Liuyun dangles an introduction to the CEO before Zhou Ming, watching him groom himself for a success that is actually his death warrant.
To meet my best friend, Liuyun Group CEO Su Weian.
Liuyun flaunts her wealth, using designer bags as grocery baskets to show Zhou Ming the gap between his schemes and her empire.
Thanks, you're always so generous. Every bag is hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's no room at home. I even use some as grocery bags.
Behind closed doors, the alliance between Liuyun and Su Weian solidifies into a deadly weapon. They aren't just looking for a divorce, they are looking for total annihilation. The plan is to feed Zhou Ming's ego until he's too heavy to fly, then watch him plummet from the heights of his own greed. Su Weian is the siren, and Zhou Ming is already steering his ship into the rocks. Zhou Ming falls for the honey trap, unaware Su Weian is reading his every move. The The predator moves into the den with a smile. When Su Weian suggests staying at their home, Zhou sees it as a crowning achievement of his charm and a shortcut to the top. He welcomes the predator into his home, his ego so inflated he can't see the teeth behind the smile.
If Miss Su doesn't mind, you're more than welcome to move in. I'll make sure you experience what a real home feels like.
Liuyun installs hidden cameras to capture Zhou Ming's betrayal, turning his home into a stage for his downfall.
With this pinhole camera, everything he does will be exposed.
At a gala, Zhou Ming basks in success he hasn't earned, convinced he's at the summit of his ambition.
While we are all here, let me introduce the man beside me, President Zhou from Zhou's Technology. In the future, he will also be a key partner for Liuyun Group.
Arrogant Zhou Ming prepares to discard Liuyun. The trap is closing.
If you want, I can be yours too.
Blinded by ego, Zhou Ming treats Su Weian like a trophy, while Liuyun watches from the shadows. He throws away his marriage for a woman he thinks is his ticket to the top.
Even though I arranged this, it still hurts so much right now. Zhou Ming, my biggest regret in life, is falling for a scum like you.
Liuyun resolves to see him in ruins. Zhou Ming buys an expensive ring he can't afford to win Su Weian's heart.
As long as you like it, it's worth any price. Because you're worth it.
Liuyun and Weian calculate his downfall. The ring is just evidence of his theft.
What he doesn't realize is, the jewelry he buys for his mistress will eventually end up in the hands of his wife. And little does he know, the neglected wife he abandoned is the one with the real fortune.
Zhou Ming flirts with Weian under Liuyun's nose, planning to drain her dry before a divorce.
Of course I like it. It's just, I want to be with you openly. Being trapped in this marriage is truly unfair to you. How about this? You help me make money, and once I have enough, I'll have the guts to get a divorce.
Zhou Ming reveals he hid $5 million and gambles it to impress his new flame.
I know Zhou Ming. He loves money, but he's very prideful and hates handouts. To him, that would feel like an insult. So you can use that to push his buttons.
Liuyun is disgusted, but perfectly calm. She decides to feed his greed by doubling his returns, knowing that the more he wins now, the faster he'll run toward his own destruction.
It's called casting a long line to catch a big fish. He took my daughter's education fund and scammed my mother out of her inheritance. With everything he's earned, he has far more than $5 million. I'm going to make him spit out every cent. All at once.
When Su Weian doubles his investment, Zhou Ming truly believes he's a financial god.
Double? You're a financial god?
Zhou Ming is ready to discard Liuyun, believing he's secured a fortune and a new woman.
In a few days, I'll send Shu Liuyun away on business. When that happens, you'll be all mine.
Reckless Zhou Ming brags about his lover, unaware every word is being recorded.
Of course it isn't Shu Liuyun. You know Su Weian from Liuyun Group, right? She is my secret lover now.
Zhou Ming insults Su Weian to impress his buddies, unaware she is listening.
That scum is spreading rumors. I want to smash a bottle over his head.
Liuyun and Weian set a trap for his total ruin.
For a lowlife like him, just beating him up is too good for him. It's better to set a trap, let him fall into the abyss, and then total ruin.
Weian sets a high entry price, knowing Zhou Ming's greed will drive him to liquidate everything.
At least $50 million. That's the fixed entry price.
Zhou Ming recruits friends into his financial trap.
Ming, since you know how to make it, why not let us in on the action?
As Zhou Ming drags his friends into the abyss, the final net is about to be pulled tight. But when the trap snaps shut, will anyone be left standing, or will they all burn in the fire of his greed? The real reckoning has only just begun.
But this trade is quite big. A small amount of cash won't cut it.
The net has been pulled tight, and just as the reckoning begins, Zhou Ming is leading his friends straight into the financial slaughterhouse. He's convinced them that a massive payday is coming, but he's really just fattening them up for the kill. He pushes his friends to mortgage their homes and pool every cent they have, all to feed a beast that's already preparing to swallow them whole.
Aiming, I heard your investments made a lot lately. Your aunts, uncles, and I scraped together over $7 million. Look, can you take us along to make some money?
Greed knows no bounds, as Zhou Ming even targets his own family, lying to his uncle about guaranteed profits to snatch up their life savings. He watches the cash flow in, thinking he's finally won the jackpot. He accepts the money with a sickening smile, promising to make them rich, while he secretly prepares to gamble it all away. When the market crashes, Zhou Ming's arrogance vanishes, leaving him desperate.
What did you say? All the money is lost?
He roars in frustration, but Su Weian's cold indifference is a sharp reminder that in the world of high-stakes gambling, there are no refunds for the losers. Desperate to stay in the game, Zhou Ming discards the last shred of his dignity. To keep his mistress and her money, he's willing to crawl and bark like a dog just to prove his loyalty.
Woof. Woof.
It's a pathetic display of submission, but for a man who has lost everything, pride is a luxury he can no longer afford. Just as Zhou Ming is kneeling in disgrace, Shu Liuyun makes her sudden return. The shock on his face is priceless, as he tries to hide his humiliation behind a pathetic excuse about a leg cramp.
I'm back. Honey, why are you kneeling?
Liuyun watches him lie with cold amusement. Liuyun plans to reclaim her mother's properties by forcing Zhou-Ming to use them as collateral.
He has several of my mother's properties. I need to find a way to get them back. Now that he owes money, he'll have to use them as collateral. This is the best chance.
Zhou-Ming signs away his last assets. The bubble finally bursts, and the very people Zhou-Ming exploited are now at his doorstep, ready for blood. His uncle and friends aren't just shouting, they're surrounding him, ready to tear him apart for every cent he stole.
What's with all the shouting? Keep shouting if you want. Don't you understand investing? Profits were never guaranteed. The deal is done, and you take your own losses.
The physical confrontation turns ugly as the mob begins to beat him, forcing the coward to finally face the consequences of his greed. Cornered, Zhou-Ming agrees to give up the house to stop the beating.
Stop it. Stop hitting me. I'll pay. I'll pay you back.
He thinks he's buying time, but he's really just handing over the final piece of Liuyun's puzzle. Dai Zhonghao delivers the killing blow, exposing Zhou-Ming's embezzlement.
We've already received the financial reports, so don't bother making excuses. Given your behavior, I, Junhao Group, have decided to withdraw funding from Zhou's technology project. You're on your own now.
With the funding gone and his reputation in tatters, Zhou-Ming realizes that everything he built is turning to dust. Defeated, Zhou-Ming lashes out at Liuyun, blaming her for his failures.
Eat? What is there to eat? All you do is cook these useless meals. I can't count on you for anything.
He shoves her aside with pure contempt, unaware that this is the very moment Liuyun decides to finally cut him out of her life for good. Su Weiyan baits Zhou-Ming with a villa, making him believe he's still a player.
Owe you for that failed investment. Take this key. From now on, you're the master of this villa.
Zhou-Ming is instantly rejuvenated by the promise of wealth, falling deeper into the illusion that he's destined for greatness. On his anniversary, Zhou-Ming lies in bed with his mistress while acting like a devoted husband to Liuyun.
Hey, honey. I'm out talking business.
He mocks the very anniversary he's supposed to be celebrating, showing his true colors as a man with no loyalty and no soul. Liuyun finds them together. The mistress openly taunts her.
Honey, where's my new dress? What are you doing?
The confrontation is explosive, and the years of hidden resentment finally boil over into a chaotic fight for dignity. Liuyun demands a divorce, but greedy Zhou-Ming still tries to bargain for assets.
Fine, let's do it. You take the kid, we split the assets.
He soon realizes that Liuyun has been holding all the cards, and he's about to leave this marriage with absolutely nothing. Delusional Zhou-Ming dreams of seducing the chairwoman of Muyun Group.
If I can get close to the chairwoman of Muyun Group, forget Shu Liuyun, I wouldn't even care about Su Weiyan. By then, I'll be answerable to one and rule over everyone else. Babe, can you tell me more about your chairwoman? She seems very mysterious to me.
He has no idea that the very woman he's planning to manipulate is the wife he just discarded, and her final trap is about to snap shut. With the divorce final, Liuyun hunts for the caregiver who poisoned her mother.
Where? Take me there now!
What secrets will she uncover?
I finally found you. Tell me, why did you try to poison my mother?
Liuyun finally catches the ghost from her past. The caregiver who poisoned her mother is cornered, and the dark secrets of that hospital room are about to be ripped wide open. The caregiver tries to deny it, but Liuyun already has the evidence. There is no escape from the truth this time.
It's a slow-acting substance. It will be undetectable, and no one will ever know. You can take your time, but your daughter's condition won't wait forever.
The truth is even more sickening than Liuyun feared. A flashback reveals Zhou-Ming as the cold-blooded architect, using a sick child's life to bribe the caregiver into a murder contract. He promised the woman her daughter's life in exchange for a murder, ensuring the poison would leave no trace. The caregiver points to Xielan, but Liuyun's child is suddenly snatched.
Chairwoman, something's wrong. Meng was taken by the Shi family.
It's a race to save her daughter. While Liuyun is reeling, Zhou-Ming is busy cleaning up his mess. Enraged by the failure of his previous goons, he hires a professional hitman to permanently silence the Xie family.
These two know too many of my secrets. To ensure there's no loose ends, they must be eliminated. This money is all yours. Make it clean.
To Zhou-Ming, loyalty is a joke and people are just loose ends waiting to be cut. But the Xie family isn't ready to die. They overpower the assassin and force out the name of the man who sold them out.
What? I can't believe it's him.
The betrayal is complete. The man they helped is now the man trying to put them in the ground. Xielan blackmails Zhou-Ming, using her knowledge of the murder as a weapon.
Hiring a hitman to end us? Let me tell you, this isn't going away without $10 million. Otherwise, we will expose the truth about how you ended Shu Liuyun's mother to the whole world.
The war between the villains has officially begun, and neither side is willing to back down. Zhou-Ming tries to deflect the heat by blaming Liuyun, but he accidentally inspires Xie Wanying's most dangerous gamble, yet kidnapping for a massive ransom.
Zhou-Ming might not be reliable now. Since Shu Liuyun is so rich, why don't we just take Zhou-Ming, demand a massive fortune, and then disappear together?
Can Liuyun save her?